Hello everyone, it's great to have you all on board. Another time with Tutor IO in Classic Tutor, and in today's tutorial, it happens to be a continuation on the course CSS343, and it's quite unfortunate we are really starting behind schedule today again. So I implore all of us to please be patient with us as we go through this together. And we're going to be taking very precise one tonight, as we won't be taking much of our time as it's it's late already. So now, according to the thumbnail, we're going to be talking about effective IMS. I believe we remember what we refer to when we say IMS. I believe we remember what we are talking about. When we say IMS, we are talking about management information system. All right. So how do you achieve sound management information system? That's what I'm going to be talking about tonight. How to achieve sound, all right, information matters. A sound management information system, an effective IMS. Okay, it's actually management information system, not IMS. Management information system. All right. So system ownership, birds, management, all right, of information system. Now, when we say system ownership, we are simply referring to, all right, the fact that an owner is a system. An owner is a system user who knows an owner is a system user. This system user, you know, system ownership. So we have been particular about who an owner is. So it's said to be a system, an owner is a system user. This system user, all right, knows current customer and constitute needs. Also has budget authority to fund new projects. All right. Anyone, all right, or an owner is referred to the user who knows current knows. Let's put this way. A user, a user who knows certain things. The likes of current customer, current customer, the needs, okay, need of the system, and also a budget authority. Let's just put that budget. Budget for what? For new projects. Now, it doesn't end there. Building ownership promotes pride. Okay? Building ownership promotes pride in institution processes and help ensure accountability. Okay? I'm going to explain this in a moment. Building ownership encourages Okay, pride in institution. Now, when we say pride, we don't mean negative pride, all right? More like an account of ownership. More that you are being responsible to a responsibility. All right, you can be held accountable, you can be held responsible for an assignment. Okay, and also help to ensure accountability. Now, imagine all this we have said. It says, although MIS does not necessarily reduce expenses, the development of a meaningful system and the proper use will lessen the probability that erroneous decision will be made because of inaccurate or unlimited information. Now, what are we trying to say is that to have or to achieve a sound management information system, all right, or to arrive at the junction of effective management information system, there's a culture called the system ownership. All right, this culture is credited with the achieving of a sound management information system. All right, this system is what births the achievement of this. Now, what is this system all about? All right, speaking of which, the system that births RMIS, known as the system ownership. So when we talk about system ownership, we are simply referring to, all right, a system of owners, all right, a system whereby owners are accountable. Owners are charged with the responsibility of knowing the current customers, their needs, and availability of budgets to finance new projects. Now let's put it together. You as a owner, definitely, no matter what the case might be, you would not want your system to crumble. You will be very, very intentional and particular and deliberate about everything you do. That will lead you to knowing your current customer, knowing their needs, and always having some money kept somewhere to finance new projects. Okay, that is basically what we are talking about here. So let's take a step further. Now let's quickly touch on what it says here. It says management need to ensure that MIS, the system, are developed according to a sound methodology. All right, this method encompasses certain phases. First, appropriate analysis. Second, program development. Then, development of users' instructions. Users must be trained. And we also have the installation and maintenance of the system. Okay, so therefore, we also move straight to elevating information security to business security. All right, information security to business security. Now, during the last few years, all right, development in the field of corporate governance, including IT governance, became apparent, all right, that the scope of information security is much wider, protecting the data, information, and software of a business. Definitely. Now, this data, all right, information and software have become invaluable assets that organizations cannot do without. All right, as a whole business, invaluable assets of the business as a whole. Now, the thing is that not properly protecting the information could have, all right, could have profound business and legal implications. This is what I'm talking about here. This information about the business or businesses, it needs to be kept properly. Okay, it needs to be managed and kept properly. So therefore, information security governance had become an important business responsibility and accountability escalated up to the broad level. What are we talking about here? information about businesses are all right, they are assets that cannot be treated anyhow. They are assets that needed to be looked after effectively. All right. So we'll call it wrap here for today. And in our next class, we should be calling it up with the course very soon. We'll be talking about, all right, information systems still, but a little bit we're going to be digressing a little bit into some other parts. So thank you very much, everyone. I believe I've been able to gain something to this class. Let's ensure submit our next appropriate courses. You have a wonderful evening. Bye for now.